Okay. That didn't work. Hello? Okay, test. Okay, hello world! WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Minecraft Invasion. So, I managed to reattach my arm, however, it's not showing up right now. I think I'm gonna have to quickly reload my save, or rather, yeah, reload my save so that it actually shows up, because it took a lot to figure out how to bloody well attach my arm, and thank goodness there was a way to get back. So, it seems that I am able to complete those quests by removing one thing and then attaching it again. So I can remove a human eye to complete this quest, and I can remove a leg to complete that quest, etc, etc. Now I need a triple battery to be able to make this, and then worry about my cybernetics later, but that seems to be the gist of it. Now my inventory isn't freaking out due to the loss of arms, so I'm just gonna quickly reload, come back in, and then see if everything is working as intended. Okay, that worked. Now let's remove a leg, because nothing could go wrong with this. So, I have a right cybernetic leg. I think, how did I get the right leg? Must have been able to complete that. Already got that. I need my right arm, and I also need the left human leg. So I'm going to be a dummy and do this. It should make it slower. If anything, it should just make me move slower, so I'm not too worried about this. So yeah, so let's YOLO this and regen ourselves. We're not able to move. I can jump though. Okay, that makes everything good. I can't run, but I can jump around. Okay, that's actually great. I'm gonna apply this again. Why is my right leg set to be removed now? I do not want to do that. No. No person. Okay, so let's apply that again, and then we will jump back in. If I can enter my chambers. Oh god. Can I not get into my chambers now? Bunny hop. There we go. Boom. Hold this again. And I can now run again. Okay, so that's good. We know how to remove our lovely parts, and I don't mean that. Dang it, I didn't set it to manually detect. Okay, so after that final surgery, now that I know the whole spiel, we got another cybernetic part, and we're going to put these back into here because I don't want to use them right now because, ow, that kind of hurts, especially if it removes my eye, which is going to be the next part. Oh god, if I remove one eye, will I be able to see? That's actually interesting. So, I need to make a triple battery. I need to make a quintuple battery. And I need to make a charger. But I also need to look at this and look at the human eyes. So I need to make this part. So let us get this ready. I'm not going to be able to see after this, which is unfortunate. Will it take both of my eyes? It will. Ooh. Ooh, this will be interesting. This is going to be painful also. Okay. How I'm able to see at all, I don't know. But let's detect those. And I think these cybernetic eyes actually require energy in order to operate. So that'll be interesting. Not sure what it'll do for me, but maybe I should actually put my eyes back in. I think I have to select here in order to do that. So select here, put that in, and get in if I can, which is apparently more difficult than I imagined it would be. Doing this Would really suck. Okay, so now that we're done, we got that quest done. Already done it. And I need the right arm now. So that's going to be another thing. Ooh, also need a single battery. Huh. Okay, so I guess the last thing I'll do, which should be a quick enough venture, is I'll put this in my other arm so that it's always charging. I was going to say always charging, but apparently this does not actually work when it's not in your main hand, which is actually an interesting thing, and it makes sense from a balanced perspective. So if you wanted to fight with this, you have to have it in your arm at all times. So, right arm, remove. I said right arm, come on, those are not my arms. I want to remove my arm, dang it. There we go. And we're going to have to heal ourselves with this instead, because we're not going to be able to have enough health. Oh, now this is our main arm. Okay, that's an interesting way to go about it. Let's actually manually detect that so that we don't lose our sanity. That is good. And we'll just use 2 of these. And this is really screwing up the inventory. So let's get back here, make sure we actually have all the stuff that we need, and go in here once more. It seems that there's a glitch when you remove one of your arms where it just screws up all of the stuff, which is not very good. So I'm gonna have to once again log off. Probably also will need to check these utility airdrops, because that'll be fun. And then we can move onwards to getting the other stuff, because it might actually be worth it to do all this cybernetic stuff. Might want to try it in a test world so I don't really completely screw myself next time, but oh well, c'est la vie. Okay, now that I've assembled my mental faculties after reloading everything, let us go and figure out all the quests. So I need a single battery, a Cyberware Charger. I also need a triple battery and a quintuple battery. So obviously I can make them in order. I don't think I have a single battery still in here. No, I use that for one of the crafting recipes. So single batteries require, well, all this stuff, which frankly is pretty easy, though it pales in comparison to everything else. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a lot of this converted lapis in order to do, well, anything. So let's just pale this up, and then we can figure out what the heck we need to do. Let's just let that reset. So advanced coil, which requires this, hooray. We'll keep that on our person. One of these. Do we have any of those? We don't have any of those, Inori. While we're thinking about that, let's look at the other batteries. So triple batteries require empowered Inori and a double battery, which requires a single battery and all that. So it's going to require a lot of Inori. Huh. And the empowered Inori requires this stuff in order... Snowball. Ooh. I don't have a snowball. So how much of this stuff am I going to need to convert? I think 15. Let's see. I need 4 here. I need to also make a double battery, which just requires that. So that's an additional 5. Then we need another 5. And then we need another 5. But that's the empowered version. But because this is the empowered stuff, and it's a total of 10 empowered stuff, we need to make... Yeah, okay. We'll have to do 2 crafts of the empowered stuff, one of a block, but another of a single Inori crystal. Kinda seems wasteful. Then empowered diamondite. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need 19 of this converted in total. We'll make around 20. Might as well. We'll see what happens after we do all this conversion. Boom. Okay, got all that stuff. Now we also need to empower a bit of this. So, might as well get the battery now. And we'll make sure that it's manually detected first before we move onwards to the quest. Because if it's not detected, then that's a pain in the butt. Marrow Battery. So 900 power units capacity, and we can install 4 of these into ourself. So let's see what's required of this. So Marrow Battery, let's try put this back up here. Throw this somewhere here. It says Marrow Battery. I don't think we can, let's see. If we put this in the dermis, okay, so in the skin we can put a Marrow Battery, and this will have 900 power units in order to power all the other stuff that I would be doing. So I can go in here and have a Marrow Battery. So let's do that. There we go. Get ourselves out of here, and if we scan ourselves, we can see that we now have a Marrow Battery in our skull, skin, stuff. I don't know, somewhere along those. We got some capacity, boys. Now, I don't know how we can actually look at what our capacity is. Maybe if we were to do the charging, but we will look at that at a later point in time. Now we actually need to empower these things. We also need to make our double battery. So let's make our double battery. We'll need a few more of these advanced coils, so I think that'll be sufficient. And we'll just take these since they are handy and make our advanced coils there. There we go. So that's all well and good. Let's make the double battery, assuming that it actually remembers the stock that we have. Oh, goodness gracious, this is starting to get annoying. Advanced coils! Put you there. Put you there. We don't need you, but we need to upgrade you. So in order to upgrade you using the empower, we need snowballs. Recipes for snowballs is there is none, you fool. So we're going to have to find a snowy area in order to do that, or we can look for the recipe for a snow golem. To make a snow golem, soul vial, empty, 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 empty. Okay, that's not good. That's the use of it. So recipe of the soul vial. Okay, we can only create or craft a witch or a zombie soul vial. So we're not able to get that. Now can we make a block of snow? Void resource miner with a clear, or rather a white lens, gives us the ability to get snow. And we still have a void resource miner. So what I'm going to do is as follows. I'm going to take the resource miner. It currently has a white lens, so that is good as it stands right now. We'll go down here, and instead of having this thing, we will maybe not fail. Thank you. Place this down and disable this. So have it never active, and we'll start getting the resources from this. The goal is to get our snow so that we can empower our stuff. Empower our stuff! Yay. And we can patch this wall while we're at it. So going back down, hooray for no fall damage, because that is the best thing in the world, at least as far as this goes. Wow, we have 8 ender pearls now. That is good indeed. So we can't continue the battery quest, unfortunately, but we can go for the charger. So Cyberware Charger. The Cyberware Charger requires iron bars, a block of redstone, and iron ingots, which is a pretty easy craft in order to construct. So we will do that now. And this will take energy from the RF and place it inside of the block. Now what I want right now is to connect this to some sort of energy system, maybe in some not far-flung location. So I'm thinking placing it here Placing it here will be good. So we place that there, and that should have me charged up. I think. The only way to tell is by adding one of those Cyberware enhancements to myself, which I don't know what they give to me. So this requires 10 power per second when in use, and it has a tolerance cost of 25. This also uses 10 power per second. But the Dermis battery that I have only gives me 900 power unit capacity. What's the recipe for this? I cannot craft these, but let's just... Well, it doesn't actually cost anything for me to do this, so let's just go here, replace one of my legs, see what happens, and then we can go on with our lives. So right leg, we'll put in there. Lacking internal power production. I don't produce power, but I can store power, I think. Unless there's a way... Let's check Cyberware. At Cyberware. How can I produce power? HUD jack. Displays internal power info. This would be helpful, but I can't make this. This requires cyber eyes and its eye slots. Targeting overlay. There's distance sensor, HUD lens, human eyes. Well, that's helpful. Where's the other thing? Blocked under teleportation. Ooh, this would be helpful. Keep some EXP. Automatically switch to the right tool. No. High chance to dodge attacks. That might be helpful. Requires, no thank you. Oh. Internal defibrillator. That'd be helpful. Stem cell synthesizer. Anything that creates power. Not that I can see. This is a nice battery, but it requires a lot of stuff. Lower organ slot, internal batteries, adrenaline pump, produces. Okay, so when in the sun, I can generate power. And I think that's the only thing that generates it here. But I'm just gonna keep on looking until I figure that out. Requires, and a bunch of other requires. Okay, so the solar skin is the only thing that will allow me that. Now, apparently, these utility airdrops are the things that will allow me to get a bunch of stuff. Not Unity, utility. So let's take a bunch of these utility airdrops and see what we get. Also put my crossbow on my bar because that would be kind of helpful for all of this endeavors that may or may not occur. I want to clear this place. Hey. No. Okay. Roger that. We'll get that one over there. And we have one over there. I don't think I'll call the other one in while these two are falling, so hey! Hey you! Drop please. Okay, let's see what goodies we have here. I got a distance enhancer. I'll pass on that. That's not very, not something that I'd want to really use, really. So where'd the other thing drop? There we go. Ooh. Laser blaster. How strong is this thing? Oh, it requires... Oh, that's not much durability. Dire! Get away. Don't want you in my life right now. So speaking about this, does... Okay, kinda useless. And we'll do the last one and see what it gives. Come on. Come on. Don't you dare go in the pit. Don't you dare go in the pit. It's gonna go over there, isn't it? No. I overshot my mark. Hey! You! Oh, crud. Hi, Herobrine! I swear to God. I swear to God, if you do anything to me, you will regret it. It did go into bed. Shame. Ha! Sneak attack! Ooh, and you stole all my... Ooh. Ooh, this is not good. Come on. Die already. You have my permission to die. Okay, now that that funness is taken into account, let's do this. Need a pickaxe. And we got bone lancing. Oh, that's actually good. Ooh, that is good. So this increases my max health. I'm not sure by how much, though. So we're going to have to see how that goes. So this is something that I'm willing to put in myself right now. I don't think I want to do this because I don't trust myself anymore. But I will want to put this in my bones. So in this layer, we'll put that. We can't put... Am I not able to have both of those in here? Let's try this. Does this work in here? How can I put you in here? This requires a bone slot. This also requires a bone slot. That's arm slot, muscle slot, skin slot. So in order to... Okay, so in order to actually do this, I'd need to do that. Okay. Makes sense. I think I prefer the health more than anything. Okay, so is that a full heart? It might be. But that is good. Let us throw this in here. I don't know how I can craft these yet. I think I have to actually analyze those sorts of things in order to figure that out. But anyway, so did we get any snow? We did. We got a lot of stuff. Ooh, actually, a bunch of this stuff I don't really want. Where was this going? Okay, so the rest of the stuff I don't really want. We'll just throw it away and replace it with this. Okay, so we got the main thing that we wanted out of this whole predicament, so let us convert you into some actual snow. So, can't decraft this, I don't think. Unless I can, and I'm just being an idiot. Now, I probably have to place these down to get the snowballs. Crud. Do I need a shovel for this? Shovel. Shovel, shovel, let's see what you do. Yay, okay, so I needed a shovel to actually get the snow, which I guess makes sense. Is this only a stack size of 4? Wow, that's just cold. So we needed 2 snowballs, and we needed cobblestone, button, and let's check. So use of this, empowering. So button, cobblestone, and gray dye. That's easy enough. We're going to need 2 crafts, and we also need buttons. Let's get the 2 cobblestone. We also need the 2 stone, because yes, of course we do. Throw that there, throw that there. Okay, and we also needed to empower the one thing here, so let's actually get crafting. So that, oops, that, and that. Not entirely sure how this empowers this thing, but apparently it do. Let's put the double battery in here while we are at it, and throw our Cyberware in there, because we're probably not going to need that for the time being. We'll put our advanced coils because we are going to need that. So once this is done, quote-unquote, crafting, we can then move onwards to the next step. Hi. Okay, empty hand. There we go. So there, as in there, and there. So that'll be crafting. In the meantime, let us decraft this. And do that. We'll need that as well. So we got a triple battery, which is this part of the quest. We didn't claim this reward. Capacitor bank, this probably has energy. That is good. 5 million RF is what we need in our system. So where can we put this? Basic capacitor bank. I want to put this here, maybe? Good. Okay, so that's outputting to the system. We needed a bit of a boost of energy. That is going to keep everything running as it should, and we also needed that one quest to be guaranteed. Okay, so internal battery and the utility airdrop. So this can go in the lower organ slot instead of putting in the bone slot. So that's good. I probably should redeem those soon, but we will redeem those at a later point in time. Finally, we'll need to make this, which is the quintuple battery. So triple battery there. And now we need the dynamite. Let's see, use of this, we need empowered dynamite. Dynamite. So clay, 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 and light blue. So light blue, let's take these back. Ooh, I did not want to put you battery there. There we go. So light blue is what we need. So light blue dye. Here we go. Only needed one of these. I'm sure that giant chest is getting full right now. And we also need this. And, of course, a diamond block. Because how else can we go about our day without a little bling? So throw this here. Nah. Don't tell me. Can I only... No, I have to make the diamondite. Duh. Okay, so there we go. Boom. Whew. That would have been silly. It's actually a good thing that it doesn't immediately show you... or rather, it's a good thing that it doesn't put it on the pedestal if it can't actually be used to craft anything, because I would have been there for so long you have no idea. How much energy does this store? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of energy. A lot of energy that I currently do not have. So, one of my bone slots is currently occupied by that upgrade. I can further increase my maximum health by applying more of those, but I'm going to need to actually get the recipe in order to make that, and that would require that engineer table, which I honestly currently do not have, and I don't know if I want to do that right now. So 60,000 power units of energy. What I want to do, though, is try to see what happens when I add that leg. I do not have a battery monitor to tell how much energy I have, but we shall see what happens. So put this in. So I'm going to have a warning of lacking internal power production. This needs to be in the lower organ slot. So I think this is lower organs. We'll throw this here. That'll be one of the slots that's occupied. And we're still lacking internal power production, so what could possibly go wrong with these modifications? I do not know, but I'll find out. Ooh, the pain. The pain hurts. Cannot move very fast, or rather cannot move at all with this. But let's go up here onto the thing here, and now I'm actually getting energy inside my system. It's not that much faster though. In fact, I don't think it's faster at all. Also, it's kind of choppy. If I hold sprints, no, it doesn't really feel like there's any improvements because of this, and yes, I hear that. So I'm just gonna remove that leg because I don't think it's going to be helpful at all at this point, at least until I can get a monitor. But I'm not currently at that stage. It's gonna take a bit of effort, well, bit of looking around at all that stuff, but the important thing is I finished all of the upgrades quest. So next I'm going to have to make a precision assembler and some copper coils. Just looking for the future, copper coils are made just with simple copper ingots, and the precision assembler requires a lot of things which I'm going to have to look at doing. I'm going to need to actually make powdered copper and a bunch of iron plates, Apparently I can also use a precision assembler to make that, but it's probably also going to mean I'm going to need to make another floor. So I am going to have to build up this base a bit so that it is more powerful than ever and more taller. Probably going to need 2 floors. Thankfully I have the pearls for that. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Minecraft Invasion. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.